You wake up in the morning and you're feeling hungry. Just come to Burger King, we gon' satisfy your needs. The bacon or sausage with the egg and cheese, or you can have it all, yeah, get the double meat. Look at sandwiches, bagels, or buttery biscuits. Ooh, what a breakfast, you don't wanna miss this. OJ, coffee, or just plain tea. Man, I love Burger King, cause they give you what you need. At BK, you can have it your way. You can have it your way at Burger King every day.
And once again, welcome to Beyond the Score. If you have any questions or comments for the show, call in 352-3984, 352-3985, or toll free 1-242-300-4810. And last week, I'm going to pick up where we left off. Last week I said I wasn't coming to work on Friday if a certain team beat another certain team, if the Lakers beat the Heat. I was going to call in sick. And let's say Friday I was here bright and early.
With your chest pushed off.
Yes.
And walking around like Superman.
Because
I think you had on the Superman shirt.
Yes, I even wore my Superman shirt. A big S on my chest. And the S wasn't for shock. The Heat. 2-game winning streak. It's sad when I have to celebrate a 2-game winning streak, you know.
And the second win was the largest deficit only ever.
That's what we beat up on the Grizzlies.
Yeah, by 30 points, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, 30 plus points.
Now, coming off that game against the Lakers, how do you feel about the Heat?
I don't count that game.
Why? That's the Lakers.
Because if you check history, LeBron James owns Kobe. So you don't really dwell on matching that because he has a thing. I think from the commercials when they was trying to
Kobe versus LeBron.
Mm-hmm. Right, that commercial with the car and the tennis shoe. So I think LeBron had this ego thing about him for Kobe. Mm-hmm. And so now he always will live up to this man that Kobe's not going to beat him, so I'm not going to count that one. But let me see LeBron beat the Spurs tonight.
I
think my respect level will go up even more for him. Remember he was sweep by the Spurs in the championship.
Yeah, I kind of agree with Wanda what you say about it. I think that the Miami games, when they play against a regular player, it's just a game for them. Yeah. When the Lakers are in the building or they're in the Lakers building,
they bring everything.
They come with a different.
They come with an extra chill.
They come with a different energy. So they did beat the Grizzlies yet, but if they need to beat
another big team,
they need to beat a big team. Yes,
because my thing is, you don't have to worry about the Lakers now because you wouldn't play them until the finals.
If you make the playoffs. Yeah. If all two of them make the finals, If all two of them make the finals.
Because you have bigger fish to fry. You have Boston. You have Chicago.
And for some reason, we always see that little Boston pilgrim standing around here when we doing our show.
Yeah, Michael Hepburn just loves the Boston Celtics. I think he's their official icy hot man. Because you know Boston needs a lot of icy hot after game. Now, Kobe after the beating, that's wrong to call it that. I should just say loss.
Yeah, well, it wasn't that bad of a beat. It was,
Kobe after the beating.
Say it again.
Beating? I just like saying the Lakers lose. I'm sorry. But he shot some shots after the game. He went back to the gym. Phil Jackson didn't like it. Phil Jackson said, yeah, it make no difference. You shooting after the game. But how did you feel about Kobe saying he had to practice after the game?
That's just goes right back to what I was telling you. It's an ego thing. He knows that LeBron beat him every time they faced each other. So he's saying, I have to find a way to beat this fella. Mm-hmm. But LeBron saying, I got your number.
But I think, I don't know if it's something that Kobe usually does, then it's understandable. But I could relate to him as a former athlete. When you don't do as well as you feel you do, you almost like punish yourself with the extra practice or knowing that you should have done this or I should have done this, so now I mix it up.
I think they said the last time he did that was in 2004.
That's a Kobe fan right there.
Yeah, we have another Kobe fan in the back. I asked her, how did she feel? Did she feel a little hurt after that? You know, just watching Kobe have to take them extra shots. Because Kobe's thing was, I was fouled on the last shot and
stop crying. There's no crying in the game of basketball.
Tell that to Chris Bosh. I'm sorry, that was petty.
Who say, yeah. Okay. That's his demeanor.
That's my funny thing about Chris Bosh.
He comes
Chris
and
Bosh,
yeah.
A dunk and beat on his chest, and then he'll walk away like so gingerly and so dainty. That's the word. But I like Chris Bosh. He's all right.
When we talking to him, don't call his name.
He's okay. Every once in a while he does his thing. I just think he needs to be more consistent.
I wish
Get some rebounds.
I just seen this need to be tougher and put on like 30 pounds.
That's a lot.
He need to.
I think that's a lot.
Let's come to Freeport. That's one flight away. Come
Eat
to
some
Freeport.
conch?
Eat some conch. Lay on the beach. Eat some conch. Lay on the beach. I sure he'll gain 120 pounds. He should be good to go.
But that might be lazy weight. He mightn't be able to carry that.
That's
I don't
exactly.
want next season Chris
his
Bosh
walk.
coming back and looking like Shaq.
Yeah, I understand.
A lot of extra weight on them bones.
I understand.
Now, another team that's been moving up, the Chicago Bulls. Half game behind Boston. I think they're going to catch Boston.
Yeah. I
I disagree. I don't think Boston's going to give it up at this point in the season.
They almost had a 4-game losing streak the other day. If they didn't win Sunday gone.
Yeah, but
What's wrong with them?
Chicago's riding a good wave right now. I don't know how long it will last, but
I said to one of my Chicago fans today, two of them, Quincy and Brando, I said, y'all need to start doing, y'all need to start losing some games. He said, why you want us to lose so we would make playoff? I say, no, so you would know how to lose and to bounce back from a loss, go in the playoff. Being a basketball player, I know. Sometimes it's good to lose for that wake-up call.
So then when you face
that
these
wing,
problems...
like you say, they're flying on,
yeah,
that might get clipped.
yeah. And if you don't want it to get clipped at the wrong time.
Exactly.
Yeah. You don't want to hit those speed bumps in the playoffs.
Lose 1-2 games and say, I mean, you don't go there to intentionally lose a game.
Yeah.
But that's, as a fan, if I was a fan of both, I'd be like, we need to lose a few games so we can know how to bounce back from a loss.
Yeah, because in the playoffs, sometimes you get a game in
It
between, a day in between, 2 days.
It ain't always be peaches and cream.
And then you go into the playoffs with a lot of playoff veterans that have been there and know.
Exactly. The wine the legs, experience.
Yeah, that's why Boston always finds a way.
Find a win. The veterans playing together.
That's because even if Chicago was to get the number 1 seed, I think if they came up against a Boston would still prevail just because they've been there before, battle tested, and they would find some way.
It'll be a dogfight.
Now their coach is battle tested too, but he can't take the shots for his team.
Doc Rivers?
No, for Chicago, Tom Thibodeau.
I don't know his name. I really didn't.
He's the one who constructed the whole defense for Boston. That's why Chicago's defense now is so much better and has everything coming together. Things like that.
Right, because I noticed between them and Memphis, they almost have the best defensive.
Yeah.
Memphis have like 4 or 5 steals, and I was watching the game the other night on NBA TV. Tony Allen himself had 5 steals.
You remember who Tony Allen used to play for?
Boston Celtics.
Yeah.
So it's like, wow.
Now, another team, since we're talking about defense, let's go opposite. A team that doesn't really play defense, the New York Knicks.
No, they don't. You can expect, for sports players, you can expect that game to go over every time. If it's 250, take the over.
Now, if you think, because New York right now is locked into the number 6 spot. So they'll be playing Miami.
I said to y'all, Copart, Meadows, I said, y'all don't want to see Knicks in the first round.
Maybe the Knicks don't want to see us.
Vice versa. He said to me, the bigger they come, the harder they fall. I asked him in which way. If the Knicks might be saying the same thing about you guys.
See, but I think Boston would be better off probably in that 4 seed. I mean, not the 4 seed, the 4 or the 5th seed. So they'd match up probably against Orlando. I think they'd be better for them to face Orlando than for them to end up facing the Heat. Because I don't care how much failing people say the Heat is doing. The Heat aren't going out in the first round.
No.
Quote me.
The Heat isn't going out in the first round.
The first round,
play that back too.
Yeah, save it. Make a note. The Heat are not going out in the first round.
Okay, I respect that. But after April 15th, I'm sure I can tell you one team that's going home for the summer.
What?
The Motor City Detroit Pistons. I can't win a game. We get beat by 30 points last night. I can't believe it.
Y'all have bigger problems than... Y'all problems go straight down to the core of that team.
I'm worse than a lockout right now.
Because everybody keeps on standing up against the coach. Where they have, I'm not practicing today, or you're not playing me, so I'm not,
It's like a street game.
Yeah.
Not a professional.
Because he let Rip play the other day, then he...
benched Tracy McGrady.
Yeah, now he's playing Tracy again, so... It's too much up and down.
He doesn't have control of that team, I don't think.
Right. It's like he's a kid.
Now, San Antonio got beat up from the Lakers the other day. You still have the same feelings about San Antonio, number 1?
Yeah. Yeah. That's a wake-up call they needed.
So you think in a 7-game series...
They came out, they was living on that hype, but 30-point win, they got to Miami.
I guess that's one of those things where you say it's better to take that loss now,
Right, then take it later.
than to get hit in the playoffs and try to figure out how to
What's
beat.
going wrong? All Lakers came out hitting their shots, and San Antonio was so flat off that and riding high off that 30-point win. That would cost them
So you say in a 7-game series you give it to San Antonio?
at this point right now.
You
You give it to Lakers?
I give it to Lakers.
Yeah, the Lakers looking a little nice.
Nicey.
Yeah. I think, see...
Okay, fourth quarter close games.
Point blank.
Listen to
Anything
me.
you say to me, I see take it like I don't like the Lakers.
Okay,
Sorry.
but I'm asking you now. Fourth quarter, close game, tied up. About 3 minutes left in the game. Who's going to take over for San Antonio?
Tony Parker,
No.
Not against the Lakers.
Manu Ginobili.
I'd prefer you say Manu
Yes,
than-
I would say Manu Ginobili too.
Those guys go at it.
Yeah, but I think on the Lakers side,
I see Ron Artest stepping up his game.
yeah, the Lakers just have too much offensive
and then
power,
my
and
thing
their
is
defense is
Bynum-
coming.
Derek
Bynum
Bishop?
is looking nice
The
right
Bynum
now.
is looking nice, and their offensive power just too strong.
Don't breathe too hard on him. He might fall out of this weekend.
See, that's my thing. As long as he stays healthy, he is a
As
problem.
long. We don't know when this rover's going to end up. That's the problem. So anything you say to me, sorry, Perez. Anything you say to me with Lakers, I just don't think.
I'm not a Lakers fan, but I look
I
at
give them their props.
the,
They have it. They're playing some good ball right now. I think they're 8-1.
yeah,
Yeah.
8-1.
They're 8-1. But anything you say with me with them, I don't see them going back to the championship. Sorry.
Okay. Dallas. How you feel about Dallas and a number 2 seed?
I with you guys. They are a regular season team.
Okay, so if Dallas was to meet Portland, that's a 2-7 matchup as it stands right now. You would take who? Would you take Dallas?
Yeah, they'll get past the first round, but I don't see them going anywhere.
So you think as soon as they hit that second round, that'd be it?
Deal ya.
Dallas or Oklahoma City in a 7-game matchup?
I don't even think San Antonio, Dallas, or Oklahoma City,
Yeah.
if them two play each other,
Yeah.
I'll take Kevin Durant.
I'll go to Oklahoma too.
Yeah. I don't know anybody who pretty much would take Dallas.
I don't see the Spurs. Don't think there's going to be any pushover with the Memphis Grizzlies either.
Because everybody remember
If the playoff
Rudy
was start
Gay
today,
is playing well.
he's hurt, right?
Yeah.
But he's-
But it's when he comes back.
Right, he'll be able to play.
He was having a career year because, everybody was just saying Rudy Gay just signed a new contract and everybody was like, why are you giving Rudy Gay all of this money? And he hasn't proven anything. But as of now, the young brother is keeping Memphis. Because who would have thought Memphis would be a playoff team?
Exactly, caliber.
But, these things happen. Now we got about
The Pacers.
a minute or so
What's
left.
wrong with the Pacers?
The Pacers.
Indiana.
That'd be a first round out. They'd play Boston.
Yeah, 4-game sweep.
First round out.
Yeah.
But let's take a look at the schedule for the rest of the week. All your best games.
Tonight,
You could look at Nuggets and the Hornets. Nuggets playing nice since Carmelo left. Carmelo leaving down might have been the best thing for them. You got the Spurs and the Heat tonight. Of course, I am picking the Heat. I won't say we'll blow up the Spurs, but probably I say a 6-point lead. I mean a 6-point win.
I think LeBron is going to bounce back too from his embarrassment in
He
San
better.
Antonio because he's not the type to be embarrassed.
Yeah. Then we still have
Like
Grizzlies,
the
Clippers, Rockets and the Suns, Jazz and the Sixers, and the Magic and the Lakers. I'll take the Lakers in that one. I just don't trust the Magic.
I serious.
Tuesday you have the Pacers and the Knicks and the Mavs and the Trailblazers. Wednesday, Nuggets, Hawks, Pacers, Celtics, Thunder and the Heat. Kevin Durant ain't coming in Miami to beat us up. Sorry, no.
You look at him. I notice he has some supporting cast these days.
Little bit. Thursday you have the Knicks and the Grizzlies. Friday, Nuggets, Magic, Bulls, Pacers, Heat, Hawks, Spurs and Mavericks. Saturday you have Heat and the Nuggets, Hornets and the Celtics. And on Sunday, the big game, Trailblazers and the Lakers. Wonder who you got in that one.
Lakers. I don't like them, but I'll be ice smart.
And that's going to wrap things up for us today on Beyond the Score. Of course, tune in next week when we'll continue talking about all that's going on in the sports world. And Wonder, you going to be on time next week?
Yeah, man.
So you say.
Don't blame me.
That's it for us. Hear from you next week.